Hey guys, it's Jesslynn. Welcome back, or hello if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing you this Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. She looks like this. Totally gorgeous. I have been loving this palette recently, so I wanted to show you guys my full review on it. It's a lot different than their other palettes. They definitely changed their formula. So I'm super excited to show you guys, and let's just get right into the look. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and hit the bell notification as well if you want to be notified every time I post new videos. So I've already done my base and the rest of my makeup. We're just going to be working on the eyes. I primed normally, as I always do, with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and then mixed in a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape and just blend that over with a beauty blender, and then I lightly set it with a sponge so they're not like super powdery or anything. That's just how I normally start with my eyeshadow. I'm going to be honest, you guys, I'm a little bit scared about doing the swatches, so I'm just going to show you the palette up close, and I'm sure you can look up swatches if you want to. I've seen multiple videos with a bunch of swatches. So this is the palette. It's super pretty. It's a mix of mattes and shimmers. The shimmers are really shimmery, and there's some that are just like a glitter, like the white Frost Bite Me. That is like a glitter shade that you can put over any shade, and it makes it really glittery. And the mattes are super blendable. I definitely want to go in with that Gumdrop shade in my crease. And let's just see. Oh, and also one of my favorite shades here I wanted to show you is this one. It is called Hot Toddy. So see right here, it kind of looks like a coppery, like goldish brown shade. I'm talking about this shade right here. And then when you move it, I don't know if you can tell, like if the camera's really picking it up, but it turns purple, or not purple, pink. It turns like this like bright pink color. It's so pretty on the eyes. So anyways, it's a duochrome shade, but I'm really loving that shade. I'm probably going to put that on my lid and then go in with some other colors in my crease. I'm going to try and use as many colors as I can so I can show you guys how they work, because I really, really like this palette. So to start off, I'm going to be using this shade in my crease, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. blending sponge. It's fluffy, but it's like flatter on one side. I really like this brush. So I'm just going to start by trying to pack this on the crease. I'm just going to do packing motions at first, and then I'm going to blend later, but like look at how pigmented that is. It's so pretty. I've been so into pink eyeshadow lately. Like, I just love how it looks. And so when I saw this palette that had this bright hot pink shadow in it, I was like, yes, I need that. So after you kind of stamped it all over like this, I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Figgy Pudding. It's just like a lighter pink transition-y color, but I like to put those like to kind of just blend the eyeshadow. I used to put them before, but I'm sure you guys have seen like a lot of I've seen a lot more tutorials of people putting the darker colors. I actually started with Nikki Tutorials. I think it's the first person I saw doing this technique, and I really like it. It just makes the shadows like, you can just like see they're just deeper pigmented once you pat on the eyeshadows and then just kind of blend out the edges like this. I've also done it before where I haven't set my eyeshadow primer. I've just put like concealer down and then gone straight in with the eyeshadow, and that can be like make your eyeshadow look super pigmented, and I really like it, but it's kind of tricky to blend, so I'm still kind of working on that before I show you guys how to do that. But it's so fun, like trying out like these new techniques that see people see. Like, it's just so fun. It changes up the way you do your makeup. And then now that it's all like blended out, we kind of like blended out that hot pink color. So now I just kind of want to go back in and stamp it in. Okay, so now I have both eyes blended out. It didn't take me long at all, and that's what I love about this palette so much too. They're just so easy to blend, and they're still so pigmented. So now I am going to go in with the one duochrome shade, Hot Toddy. And I'm going to pack this all over my lid with my finger and then probably blend some darker colors out in the outer crease. But first, let's just go in with this shade. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty and sparkly. I just love that shade. And it's just so cool because you'll look at it really goes with that pink crease color. I love this look because sometimes it's like this like coppery golden color which looks super pretty, and then other times you look and it's like a hot pink but like glitter shade which goes perfectly with the crease. I don't know. I really really love that shade. Okay, so now it's looking like this. Loving it. So now I want to play with some of the darker colors. So I'm going to take this little Morphe pencil brush and I'm going to go into Reindeer Paws, this shade right here. And I'm going to start packing that on my outer corner of the eye just to give some depth and deepness to the look. See how pigmented like it's so pigmented, but they blend out so easily. I really love doing the technique of just like patting it down and then blending for these eyeshadows too. Then I'm going to go in with this tapered Morphe blending brush and just blend it into the crease, like kind of work its way into that pink color. Swooshing it out. That. I like doing like a deeper shade and just kind of swooshing it out like that because if you don't want to do a wing, it kind of creates like the same effect of like elongating your eye. I'm taking a little bit more of that pink shade now and just kind of connecting where I dragged out the eyeshadow. So then it's kind of like smoky, but like it's fun and pink. Now, what should we do with the lower lash line? Because I'm really liking how our eyelid looks. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with some of the purples on my lower lash line. I want to go in with this matte shade on the outer part and then going towards the inner part of the eye. Then we're going to go in with this sparkly purpley shade. So taking this little Smudger It Cosmetics brush, that's where I'm going to go in with the matte purple. And I'm going to start right at the outer corner as close to my lash line as possible. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. Like you barely touch it and like already like there it is. And I'm just going to go to like halfway. Then taking a little blendy brush since it got a little bit farther down, I just want to blend this out and you just kind of want to kind of have it connect to where you like swoosh the top of the eyeshadow out. I'm going in with this super tiny detailing brush from Morphe. I'm going to go in with that same Reindeer Paws dark brown shade and I'm going to put that on the outer corner as well on the lower lash line, but like even closer to lashes. Like we're not going to smoke this out as much. So I'm just going to do tapping motions. And I also really want to show you guys that purple shimmer shade. It's called Ooh Burn. And so I'm just going to take that on a little flat brush on the inner half of the bottom lash line. Now for the inner corner highlight shade, I'm going to be using this Morphe brush. I love this brush. I got it in a set, and I don't know if they sell it separately, but like this little brush, it looks like this, is my favorite for inner corner highlight. I go in with Spiced Eggnog first because I want to use this Frostbite shade, but it's not really like a metallic shade, it's more of a glitter, so I'm going to put that on top of it. Just taking the other side of the brush, going in with the Frostbite Me silvery glitter. And it's basically just like a white glitter without like a real base. Like you could put this over any shadow and it would just be like this like silvery glitter over top. Really pretty shade. And just to finish up the look, I'm going to go in with the shade Powdered Sugar and just put that as my eyebrow highlight. I like doing this just to kind of clean up the look, and even this shade, for being such a light shade, is really pigmented. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that just like the Frostbite Me shade, this shade called Spiced Rum at the corner is also the same texture, and it's kind of more of like a dark glitter shade that doesn't really have like a base of color, like it's more just like a pure glitter, while the rest of the shimmers in here are more of a metallic eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow is done. I'm super happy with it, and now I'm just going to put on some lashes and I'll be right back. Wow guys, I haven't used the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in a hot minute. I usually use the L'Oreal Paradise and I love that mascara too. But wow, like my eyelashes look so much longer with this mascara. Like my eyelashes are so short, like you can barely see them. So like this is like really good for me. Just wanted to let you know. Because I kind of forgot about that mascara. But yeah, now I'm just going to pop on my eyelashes. I'm using the Ardell Magnetic accent lashes because using glue is just, it's too much for me. If you can, you do you. Alright guys, so this is how the look ended up turning out. I'm super happy with it. And let's just get into my final thoughts on the palette. So I'm really happy with this palette. I have been using it for a while, so I already knew that I really liked it, but I just wanted to show you this look and how easy it is. It did not take me long at all, and like with filming and everything. I just really am loving this palette, and I think it's super great to have. I feel like you can do super fun looks with it as well as super neutral looks because it has those browns you can use for every day, but then those pops of color like the pink, and then this green shade over here called Spice of Life. That color is so pretty as well. So there's a lot of variety in this palette, but it's also practical, which I feel like makes it a good palette that would be worth to spend the money on. I don't remember how much this is. I'll link it down below. But I like this so much better than any of the chocolate bar palettes. I'm really happy with it. I think that if you guys are looking for a new palette, the Gingerbread Spice palette would be a great one for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you liked the look. And if you did, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time.